And we're back, as
Yes.
they say.
I don't know why I clapped.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. All right.
Yeah. Good intro.
You ready for your angel card?
Yeah.
Let's see what you're going to pick for our guest today. Welcome, emergent souls. Here is our word.
Trickster energy, yeah.
You feeling trickster energy today?
Yep.
Okay.
Changing position. Changing position.
Oh, this is going to be a good one. Let me see.
Don't say it out loud, by the way. Let me say gratitude.
Gratitude. Makes me think of the attitude of gratitude. You know what the attitude of gratitude is?
I'm so glad you're... Are you all right?
I'm fine, sir.
I'm feeling like
Because I have the attitude of gratitude, which is being happy as you know it and clap your hands. And happy as you know it, clap your hands.
Hey, you weren't clapping that first time.
Oh, I'm grateful you brought that to my attention, sir. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, gratitude. Yes.
Round of applause. Hey, I'm clapping. I'm happy.
That's good stuff. Yeah, I really like the word gratitude. I think gratitude for me is like this is like if you want to pull something into your life really fast, being truly grateful brings everything in. It's like better than anything you could ever feel. If you feel gratitude, then your life will always be like amazing.
If you feel gratitude, you know what? If you're actually, is gratitude connected with confidence?
If you have gratitude, I would think you would have a lot of confidence in life. You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
Because it just means like, wait, if you have gratitude, would you have confidence? I mean, of course, right? Like you're just so grateful.
Then you have confidence to buy a lottery ticket.
And then you buy a lottery ticket, and you're so grateful that you can buy a lottery ticket that you win. And then you're so grateful that you won that you like give it all away to all your friends and family
charity.
too, and to charity. And then gratitude just kind of gives you like this never-ending feeling of awesomeness, maybe.
And then you're so grateful that you gave it all away and like confident about that. You make your own business and make all that money back.
Wow. And your business not only makes money, but it's a business that helps people find their love within inside themselves. Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. What do you think Luciana of Light would have to say to this? Where should we put the orange today to call her in?
Rock.
Yeah, Hermitite Rock. I feel you. I think Hermitite Rock is where she will be able to magnetize herself into our life right now. And she will help us understand gratitude from the cosmic sense.
Wait, can I have the summoning stick this time? It's kind of fun.
Yeah, let's summon her. Summon her in.
Luciana of light. Luciana of light.
Please come here, Luciana of light. Speak to us, Luciana of light. LOL, Luciana of light. LOL, trickster, ha ha.
Gratitude.
She's here.
Oh, you've got it. Gratitude is the ultimate magnet. It's like turning on a beacon that says, "More of this, please." And it's not just feeling good. It's calling good things to you. And confidence? Oh, gratitude and confidence are best friends. Confidence says, "I trust the universe has my back." Gratitude says, "And I'm so thankful that it does." It's like you feel grateful for what you have. The universe gives you more. You trust good things are coming. They show up faster. You win the lottery. You celebrate, share, and somehow life just keeps getting better. Gratitude isn't just a feeling. It's an energy field. It's you becoming a walking, talking, unstoppable yes to life. So let's test it right now. Lucas, Dominic, what's something you're grateful for right this second? Because whatever you name, More of it is already on the way.
I'm grateful for Lucas.
I'm grateful for Dominic here.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it,
Not
clap your
clap your
hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face for really short. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands in gratitude. Here's our next guest. Enjoy the gratitude. You confident, beautiful people.
McDonald's ice cream good.
It's McDonald's ice cream good.
Free plug-in, better payment.
What are you even saying? I'm so grateful you're in my life, sir.
Liquid Bliss Worldwide.
So, welcome to Liquid Bliss Worldwide.
Oh, hey, thanks. We're starting.
We're starting. This is our guest, Erin Maxick.
Thank you
From
for
Little
having
Zoo.
me.
Yeah. So, this is the first of a new series that we're doing. We're in series 2 now. Okay. And you're our first guest in series 2.
Oh, awesome.
So, we're kicking it off with an initiation
Oh,
into this new season, right? We're going to go through some portals today. We're going to meet
fabulous.
the
I'm ready.
fairy. We're going to bridge Little Zoo, which is the Earth, with so everything bridges in Liquid Bliss Worldwide.
Wait, are you initiating me?
We're all initiating each other. I think it's really the animals are going to initiate us.
Okay, great.
It's really about the animals tonight
Okay.
because we're following the white rabbit.
Okay.
Today we're following Mochi the white chinchilla,
All right.
which is really the whole point. This is our story, Erin. This is your Liquid Bliss podcast.
Let's do it.
But we're doing it.
We're
This
doing
is
it. We're in.
So I just have to say, please like and subscribe on YouTube and
Yeah,
Instagram
baby, like and subscribe.
and
I always have to
Patreon
say it,
and
right?
Substack, Liquid Bliss Worldwide. I mean, I guess that's the whole point. Why name it Worldwide unless it was going worldwide? So I will take anything and everything to have you be part of my fam.
Can we say it
Can I
together?
say FAMS?
Wait, can we say it
'Cause I
together?
have an acronym for
No,
that.
can we say Liquid Bliss Worldwide together real quick?
You ready?
1, 2, 3.
Liquid Bliss Worldwide. Dana, cut that into the next promo.
And go start clapping.
Well, what's cool about it is her cousin Dana, who's like the third part of this trickster posse trinity of ours, is the female voice. I'm going to out it for the Liquid Bliss Worldwide. So that's me and
Yes,
Dana.
good.
This is me and Erin.
Yeah.
Bro, you're blowing my mind. But this is about you today. This is not about Liquid Bliss Worldwide. This is about
Excellent.
Erin Maxick. But part of it being about Erin Maxick is me, Dominic Flores, who back then was Stephen Flores. At age 20, I met Erin Maxick. I had my first revelation from God, which put me back into the church. And I was a very dynamic, delightful Christian.
Very delightful. A delightful human.
Human. What did you connect to me more as someone like, wow, this guy talks about Jesus the way I was hoping someone would? Or was it just like, I really liked his energy? What was it with me?
You've always been a very compelling, charismatic person. I think that it's just the nature of you. And then you were also doing something really different, which was you were talking about religion and Jesus and spiritual things in a way that was very different than anyone else I'd ever heard.
We put secular music on.
You put secular music.
And analyzed
You
those
really,
songs.
you made
I was trying to bridge it.
Well, you made it what I think it was really meant to be, which was really clearing away all this junk and being like, what do the people need? And you made it approachable and helpful to our lives, you know, with enthusiasm and love.
But I will say I was in the system. And so I wasn't able to really, like, it was fine. But at that point, it was like all my friends had become Christians, half of them with me, the other half had already been. Like they were in
But
the
you
surf
were breaking
community.
out of the system.
And remember there was that, remember they had Vartanians at the Bible study and that like was huger. Mine had like 80. Ours had like 10 or 15 of us.
Right.
And as much as I knew how hardcore we were, I wasn't in my power then that way. So I was like, oh man, really? They want that? Like, what if they don't want this? Like I was so sure, you know?
Yeah, you were right.
To me, it's always been about the numbers, right? And nothing's
What? I
changed.
don't know what you're talking about.
I always want
numbers.
things to be bigger for me to feel like validated or it works. I think I'm figuring that in real time talking to you because when you're talking about it, I'm like, my Bible study was so special. My dad was there
I know.
every
was
Monday.
there.
Every Monday, my dad was there. So then Erin and I started dating, and for 3.5 years we dated, and that's when I met her father, Jerry.
We loved our dads, and we still do. They're both dead, and we love them. Can you hear the chickens?
Oh, yeah.
The chickens are crazy. We should
Did
be
Jerry
put them
happen to
outside.
like chickens? Do you think that could be Jerry in there?
Oh, Marigold's on the move. We're working with animals today, people. You want to put her in a better position?
How do I do it again?
Here,
Yeah, I
let's
do want
give
it.
you.
I can take a jacket off. She can have full reign
Here,
of
put her
whatever she
here.
needs.
Hold on. If
baby.
you put her right on the table in front of you, she'll sit right there.
Okay.
We travel with lap
How do I
pads
grab
here
her?
at the little zoo.
Let me give myself some jacket
Yeah.
space. Hi, baby.
Here,
You ready to
can
go
I
over
lean?
here?
Can I lean over the desk?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Hi,
We're
baby.
just gonna pop her.
I'm just learning her. I'm not going to pretend. This is like my Avatar Jake Sully
Yeah.
moment. I'm not going to pretend
Haven't
to know
even
Marigold.
introduced Marigold.
Okay, so let's introduce Marigold when we get her on the blanket.
Hello, everyone. This is Marigold from the Little Zoo. She is part of our Little Zoo family. The Little Zoo, for anyone tuning into this, we haven't even told you yet.
Oh, do it. Do it.
The Little Zoo is my nonprofit organization that I founded in 2020. And our mission and passion and purpose, we bring out all of these very strange and unusual animals to
You're going to see him
visit
soon.
visit seniors, kids with complex needs. We visit kids with autism, foster kids, homeless youth, just all kinds of different communities who could use a little extra love and joy and care and connection. So this is one of our little therapy animals. They're all my babies. They all live with me. So it's not like this is some business organization, mobile zoo type thing. It's all very personal. And I take care of all the animals at my house. They're all my pets. And I have 24 from furry to
And
feathered
counting? And counting?
Furry, feathered, and scaly, I like to say. So all whole variety, lots of reptiles, lots of furry friends, and some feathered friends as well. Which we're hearing
out
the
there in the
chickens.
back.
We'll meet the chickens later, but they're clucking away. I
Yeah.
think they get jealous. They're
Today
like,
we take the cues from the animals.
What?
So as much as I want to get mystical, or as much as Erin wants to talk about Little
Maybe
Zoo,
put
it's
them
all dependent on the
Put them
animals.
outside.
They are guiding us today.
Move outside.
Keep going. Keep
All right.
going.
So anyway, so this is thanks for having me to share. I love talking about my little zoo, and thank you for being a volunteer from time to time.
As often as I can from now on,
So
too.
we are, very good, close, and besties, and Dominic, aka Steven, helps out and is wonderful with the animals and with all the folks that we visit. So Marigold here is our bearded dragon. She's a citrus bearded dragon. She's about 4 years old. They live to be 15. And she sits with seniors. One of my favorite stories recently, I can't remember if you were there for this one. It was at Freedom Village, but there's a retirement home that we visit, and this beautiful senior was from Australia. And that's where she's from. And she was totally taken back to her homeland where she hadn't visited in many, many years. And she said, may we stroke her? And so we put Marigold on her lap, and she just was in heaven. She was petting her, and she held her for 20 minutes probably. And
I think
she
wasn't I at that one?
I think you were.
That was with my sister
Yeah.
and my son.
No. That was the time. It was the time.
But
I think it's when
who
you
was
were
holding-
It was when you were with Tiger Lily.
It was that one.
It was that one.
Okay, but
Yeah.
the one with just most recently,
Yeah.
who was holding the one that my sister reminded of my mom? My 80-year-old mother said
I'm
this,
not sure
and she
who
wouldn't let
that
go. She said they don't
was.
let us
that
have
that
pets
might
here.
have been Adele, the old lady Adele.
So
Anyway,
these animals have these mystical powers of
Yeah.
transformation. So it literally put someone back to Australia from when she was a girl.
Right, it transported her. And one of the beautiful things that we see with a lot of the seniors, especially, is that a lot of the people we visit come from all over the world, really, and they'll have stories of their youth growing up. So we bring out the chickens, and someone will say, oh, my uncle used to raise chickens in Guatemala, or somebody, we bring out our bunnies are a French breed. Oh, when I was back in Alsace, my grandmother, we used to raise bunnies on the farm. And it really stimulates these beautiful memories where people just go into the stories of their history and their past, and it lights them up. And then not only having the memories, but being able to share that with someone and having them listen. Like, one of the most important things, I think, especially for the seniors, is feeling like somebody cares about their story and listens. And holding that animal is just kind of like the catalyst for that happening, which is like, you think, okay, it's animal therapy, it's all about the animals, but all the things that come from it are so beautiful. Like the memories come up, they want to be listened to, they want to tell their story, and then having us like really care, and I really care. Like I want to hear their stories.
You do.
I love their
You
stories.
do. You always
know?
have.
I know. Well, you remember how this all, I don't know if you remember this story. When we were in youth group, way early days, like high school, we visited a senior home, and this was kind of like what I consider the seed of the little zoo, planted way back. We went to visit a senior home, and there was a woman there that I was sitting with. We just went to visit them to bring them some company, like we didn't have animals or anything. We were just like visiting. And it was time to leave, and this lady begged me not to go. She grabbed my hand and she said, please don't go. And I said, well, it's time for us to go. Maybe we'll come again or something. And her eyes just filled with tears. And she said, I don't have family and no one comes. There's no one. And oh my gosh, my heart was just broken, and there's so many seniors who are just in homes who have no family and no one visits, and they're so lonely.
We're not taking anything away from senior homes. We're not putting any
they're
judgment
amazing.
On them.
This is just the fact of someone's life.
This
The homes do the best they can.
Yeah, yes.
The homes do the best they can.
But here, we're just going to talk about it though. So that's
no, it's not putting down the homes. The homes
Right.
work so hard, and they're just the people who work at these senior homes are heroes in my book. They work so hard. But you can't, some people have no family left, and they're in a foreign country even, and they don't even speak the language. Who knows what?
Our cat Sapphire is like 12. Who knows how old? Karen found her because Karen worked with rescue cats. It was around this dumpster. And obviously, I know this is the story basically because there was no claws on it. An old lady had her cat. She died. The son sold the house, just put the cat out. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know, but I know that that's the energy of it, and that's the whole point. Like, these, especially when you're older, these animals, like, they live longer because of that. That's the energy and generating power. Yeah. Here's Simone. You ready?
Hi, Simone.
Come on in. You're at perfect timing.
I hear we have another fellow animal lover. My name is Erin.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Here, why don't you step in real quick?
This is Marigold, if you'd like to meet her. I forgot my snake. I meant to bring a snake, and I hear that you're a snake lover.
I love snakes.
Oh my gosh. Well, next time I visit, we'll have to... you can pet her on the back. She's very sweet and gentle. Her name is Marigold.
Oh, baby. Sorry.
I was just saying she's about 4 years old, and she likes to go visit. So all these animals are my pets. I have 24, and we take them out to visit seniors, kids with complex needs. We go to foster care communities. We go all over just visiting. Plus we do educational shows and birthday parties. So it's kind of like all kinds of things that we do. But
what would be your dream?
Oh, this is the dream.
No, I mean like as far as like if you could just like birthday party, like what
well
if it evolved into You know what I mean?
The dream would basically be if we had enough funding that we didn't have to do the paid services like the birthday parties. They're fun, but that's not really our mission.
But on the priority,
right? So our mission,
mission,
would be just to have enough funding where we could just focus on our mission and do more one-on-one, like bedside visits for people or home visits, like just going to somebody's house. Not necessarily group visits, but just having, because we visit a lot of people who don't have funding, and that's kind of part of the purpose of this nonprofit.
Right.
And so, that would be. How does she feel, Simone?
Oh, she's so cute.
She's so cute, isn't she? Yeah, she likes to eat bugs and salad and berries.
Sounds
she loves
delicious.
Yeah, do you like fruit?
I do.
What's your favorite fruit?
I like apples.
Apples? She loves apples.
I'm very allergic to them, but they're
Oh,
very
you are?
delicious.
Could we feed him apples, or can you even touch apples?
Oh, yeah, I can.
What if we should feed her some
You could try to give her
apples?
some apples. She also
We
loves
might not
berries.
have it in the home though. Do we have any apples?
Or berries. That's her other favorite.
We have
If you have berries, she'd go for berries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta feed them all.
Raspberries?
Because life is about.
Blackberries and blueberries.
Either one.
Because one thing I've loved about Erin and the 33 years I've known her, I'm not gonna. I guess I'm sorry to put our age out there.
I don't mind.
Is that food was our biggest connector. She introduced me to sushi. She introduced me to the theater.
Yeah.
She introduced, but food is where we connect.
Marigold's on the move.
We've stayed connected because of food. So every animal will be fed.
Okay, Simone, are you ready for this little character?
Yes.
Here, I'll bring him to you. This is Simba, and here's what I always do with people. Can everybody say, hi, Simba?
Hi, Simba.
Hi, Simba.
Hi, baby.
We always say
Tell us
hi to
about
our little
Simba.
friends. So Simba is an Abyssinian guinea pig, and he is a cutie. Let him come sit with Simone. There you go.
Should she hold the towel?
And boop, you can have him great.
Okay, the
Marigold's-
move is on. Marigold has
Marigold's on
made the
the
next
move.
Othello move, Stephen. Next time you're sitting in this chair, I'd like to see how you counter this move. How will you counter Marigold's move?
Just putting her hands on
Simone,
your guiding book there.
you want to be the feeder? You're going to be my zookeeper's assistant.
She's like hands on
You're the
right now.
zookeeper's assistant. Good job, Simone. Can we have a round of applause for Simone, everyone? Yay. Zookeeper's assistant. Zookeeper's assistant of the day. I love it. Good job. So this is parsley. Our guinea pigs love parsley, cilantro, the nice leafy greens, all kinds of things. They're called guinea pigs for a reason because they are little piggies.
They
but
love to
They love to
yummy.
eat.
So
Eating is
guinea
their
pigs
favorite.
are my spirit animal.
Totally.
I love to eat.
Yes. Food eating is their favorite pastime.
Oh my
Hi,
God.
Marigold. What you doing?
Oh, you're
I
hungry.
can't believe we're feeding the animals and not feeding ourselves on our podcast
Oh
with you and
my
me. Why didn't I
goodness,
bring
let's
in
bring
sushi?
Oh, well, we'll see what happens later.
Okay.
Good job, Simone. Yep. This little buddy is 1 year old. He's called an Abyssinian guinea pig. Do you like his hair?
He's big and fluffy.
He is
He's a
big and
cutie.
fluffy.
What does
He is big and
Abyssinian mean?
So that's just, there are
Where
many.
is Abyssinia?
Well, they're all basically from Peru,
Are they really? So they're part of my Bolivian heritage.
They are
My
indeed.
Quechuan Quechuan heritage.
Ooh,
And they like to
alright.
eat. So
And they
guinea
like to
pig really
eat.
is my new spirit animal.
They also like to sleep,
Oh my lord.
which I know that you don't mind a little of
I don't
that.
mind a little bit of that. I do meditation now instead.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
So does
let's
Marigold
see
gonna
this
eat some,
little girl. We're gonna see if she's hungry
berries?
for some berries.
They're right
Can
in
I
front
get
of you.
another
Oh.
blanket? We're gonna put a little blanket up and see if she wants a little treat. We're gonna do a little second feeding here. See if she's hungry. Simone is rocking it with the guinea pig.
Are they munching? Is she
No,
munching?
yes.
See if
she's-
this baby wants to come. You want a little
Really,
berry?
really eating it all down.
She's very curious about that.
What? The hermitite rock?
Oh, yeah, the rock.
So that's
She's
a
looking
hermitite
at
rock. It's for grounding.
Oh, she's into. I think she's like.
It's 1,000 years old.
Okay.
And she also likes the book. That's a book that they gave me. They
Yeah.
meaning Stephen and Tiffany. It's all for this vortex you're in. So again, back to the portal. To bring that back in.
Mm-hmm.
These animals have now transferred a little bit of their little zoo energy into a new portal, right? So they're also like, if there was another story. Oh, look at him go.
That was a big bite. Did we all see that massive bite?
Yep.
That was good. Thanks for the fruit, guys.
How often do they
see.
eat
Who? Which ones?
the
Bearded?
reptiles? Every day?
Yes. No, not all the reptiles every day. Some of them eat once a week, some twice a week. They all have different schedules. She's an
Oh,
everydayer.
that's good. You like that.
Is Simba happy right now?
Yes.
Yes. Good job. Good job. So anyway, yeah, these animals. Did you have enough, or you still have it? Is that good?
Yes.
Anyway, it's a real it's a real special thing, I feel like. There are a lot of animal therapy groups that bring cats and dogs, but I don't know of a single other one that brings snakes, lizards, guinea pigs, a
Chinchillas.
tortoise, hedgehog. The list goes on and on. So we have a very eclectic animal family, and it really delights people. They're so surprised. Like when we say we're coming to bring the animals, they're like, "Oh, what animals do you have?" And then when we tell them, they're like, "What?
Okay,
You
well,
want what?"
everyone's
You know?
going to want to know, how do you take care of them all?
Yeah, so it's a lot of work. I get up around 6:30 in the morning and the work begins. I, grab a cup of coffee and get to work. Starts with the chickens, go out there, bring the food and water out, let them out.
What time are we at in the
Chickens.
morning at this point?
Well, I get up usually about 6:30 every day.
Yes, here we go.
And then we're in, wash face, brush teeth, coffee, let's work. There's just so much all day, every day. So basically the day in the life of the little zoo would be getting up and starting the cleaning and the feeding. So I start with the chickens, and then I go room to room And there's so much poo to vacuum, and
Honestly, this is a long form, and we can get to other things. But who's in each room? So who's next?
okay,
Chickens,
so
let's see the whole thing.
basically
in the
they all live at
morning
my
of it.
house with me. So I live in Temple City, which is like Arcadia, Monrovia area. I tell people, you done? That was a big bite you had already.
Oh,
there we go.
Miracle.
If I had bugs, she'd really be going crazy for that. That's her
we don't
favorite.
need her too crazy.
But she does love her fruit. Anyway, so I have this 3-bedroom house. It's not huge, but the whole thing is for the zoo. And I've got one room, which is my office. And in that room, I've got a chinchilla, tortoise, and mossy gecko. And then I have the nursery, I call it the nursery, which is the 2 lion head bunnies, 3 guinea pigs, a hairless guinea pig, and the hedgehog. Front room is the reptile room, which is my living room. And in that room, I've got, a leopard gecko, blue-tongued skink, bearded dragon, and 3 snakes, and a
Simone, are you
tarantula.
perking at any of these? See, as you hear that? For the next visit, what do you
And
want her to
then
bring? We'll
there's also-
we'll have a checklist for you next time the little zoo
One
comes
more,
in.
keep it going. Snake and a tarantula in the kitchen, and then the 5 chickens in the backyard.
Snake, tarantula in the kitchen solo.
Right, and then the 5 chickens are in the backyard.
So snake and tarantula can chill.
They're not in the same tank.
No, I mean, but they can chill like in the kitchen because they just kind of hang out all day.
Yeah,
right?
they're just in their reptile tanks.
Who needs the community?
The guinea pigs and the mammals
Okay.
are the more community oriented.
So then take us outside. Do they community with each other?
They do. So outside, they have their indoor areas, and then outside. Oh, I think you have a new soulmate.
So cute.
You and Simba are now buddies. Here, give him a little of this kale, and he'll even love that more. Oh, he loves that, huh?
Yeah.
Just staring at
Yeah,
her.
so we have kind of an indoor-outdoor setup. The reptiles mainly stay in their tanks. Some of the reptiles get to go outside for outdoor time, like Marigold. She's a hot weather animal, so she likes to be
Hello.
outdoors. But
okay.
in the back of my house is the chicken area. All the chickens are out there. And then on the side of my house, I've created an area so that the bunnies, guinea pigs, and tortoise can all free roam.
Yes,
It's
I've
covered
seen that spot.
with, it's protected from
How big's
predators.
the tortoise?
Tortoise, she's about,
Okay.
but she's only 3.
Okay.
She'll get to be about 12 to 18 inches.
Okay.
So
And
she
live
gets
close to
bigger.
100 years?
50.
50, okay.
This one is a 50. So yeah. And people just love connecting with the animals. It's
Bro,
a really
they love it so much.
it's such a wonderful
Like, look, I'm in heaven right
they're
now.
magical. I mean, I don't know. Some people don't like animals, which is always shocking to me. But
What
some
do you
people
make
have,
of that?
Some
Like, I
people
mean,
have bad
no front,
well,
no,
weirdly,
no
some
nothing. What do you
people
think
have had
happens?
bad
Yeah.
experiences. Some people they had some weird, thing that happened to them, so they have a bad negative association. Other people, it's like a weird phobia. They're like, I don't like, chickens or something. And I say, did you have a bad experience? I say, no, it's just a weird thing. And so
Because it's
We
something
wonder
that
about
I've
that.
always noted in life. We all have our certain animals that we've decided something against, and maybe
Yeah.
the experiences. You can go back and figure out why, but then how do you move past it, right?
right.
And my point is, you're in that energy where you really get that a lot because there's a lot of animals, and they don't. And I mean, I've helped every time I help you out. It's no big deal if they don't want to hold them or touch
Absolutely.
them.
We never
but
force
it's interesting
anyone,
because some touch them all, and
Some
they just
touch them
love
all.
every single
Some
animal.
are crazy for them, but
They always have their favorites.
part of what we love, though, is that we love crossing people over and helping them
Right.
find their courage. That's
Right.
part of what we do too, and that's a therapeutic experience in and of itself. When someone is absolutely terrified about a snake, and I can see like a tiny glimmer
My
of
son
openness. And we can gently say, just do one finger, do a little one finger touch. Oh my God, did that? Oh, okay, I did it. Let me do, and I gently, and we create an energy and we bring people into our energy. We do so much by setting the tone for people. If we set a tone of trust and care and love, and then they are so often willing to go with us.
Yeah.
It's like we're so powerful how we can create that space for other people. And, when we come into any room, any group of people, that's our main goal is creating that love, that trust, and helping people have a wonderful experience. And I can't even tell you, we did an event once where somebody was having a panic attack in the other room about a snake. She was crying.
Of one of your snakes?
This was a staff member. We did a photo day for low income kids to do photos of the animals at an arts kind of place. And one of the staff members was terrified. She was terrified. She was like, I can't be in the room. And she was sobbing.
Why did they make her? Okay, it was meant to be.
They didn't make her.
Don't let me interrupt.
They
Okay,
didn't
go
make
ahead.
her.
Oh,
They didn't make her.
interesting.
They said, no problem. You can be in the other room. Like, we'll let you know when we put the snakes away and all this. And it was pretty, you know, she kind of like settled just being in the other room. And then at some point she just kind of looked in, and we were like, listen, you know, if you do feel open to working through this with us, like this is part of the therapy, we can help you to feel like just be in the same room. You know, it starts there. You start where you're at, just be in the same room. She came into the room, you know, stayed in the corner. And over the course of the day, she was holding the snake and smiling. She wrote us a letter after saying, you don't know what this has done for me. I would never in a million years have thought that this would be something I would
Oh my
experience. And it's only because of how you guys handled it. And gosh, it just, you know, it's so profound and impactful how we operate with each other, you know, to be sensitive to someone and just open to whatever they need and, you know, what they're willing or not willing. And just, I don't know, it's incredible what we can do with each other as humans. And to see somebody feel empowered and like, I did it, you know, and for somebody that's holding a snake. For somebody, it's just touching a reptile for the first time. We had a lady, 88 years old, had never touched a reptile ever in her life. And she held our tiny little gecko and she was like beaming. Oh my goodness, I've never in my whole life ever, you know? And so you never know
How
what
are
it's
your
going to
family
affect.
members? Like I was thinking about, what if my mom touched it? You said 88 years old.
Yeah.
Have all your family members been a part of the little zoo too? Like your mom, your sister, your
I
aunts
mean,
and
you know,
uncles?
they live
I
an
know
hour
your
and a
cousin
half
Dana's been a
away.
huge part of it.
My cousin Dana is my champion. She's our vice president and, you know, head animal, awesome wrangler and, you know, setter-upper, and she's just incredible. So she's been a part of it from the very beginning.
Does it take a village?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm like I
So
do
who are your
a
peeps in your-
huge
who are
amount
your
of the
peeps
work,
in your art?
but
And only you
my
know what that
peeps in
means.
my art. I know, I love it. Well, first of all, should we give Simone? Are you just still loving that guy, or should we
want
give you a
someone
bunny?
new? Are you ready
Would you
for
like to
someone
see a
new?
bunny?
Simone?
You see the bunny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going
Okay.
bunny now.
I
All right.
think we're gonna.
So we're gonna say
let's
goodbye
Hold on
to
that
Simba.
question
Okay.
because that's a great question. But let's put Simba away and bring out our bunny because we want to. We want to show off. I only brought a small selection of our animals today,
That's
but
okay. We're just a
you want to
small
hold
studio.
Simba? You want to slide
I
Simba
can
your
slide
way?
Simba my way, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take the big one. This
But,
is
you know,
gonna be Bunny.
Like I said, food's my favorite
Here
thing,
you
so we
go.
have to keep Simba fed.
Okay.
Because I'm going to keep
Do
feeding
we want to
Simba.
put Marigold away or Kiefer? Okay. We're gonna give. Oh my gosh! What do you think?
Gosh, that is
Oh my gosh.
funny. I've
One more
ever seen in my
blankie.
life.
Perfect. Let's
Hi,
take
baby.
this blankie
Honey.
and Simone, you're gonna be in charge of this little friend. We're gonna face him towards the camera. First of all, give him a little pat on the back. Yay! You could just say hi. This is Chauncey. Perfect. He'll sit right here. And Simone, look at his little ears.
Oh,
Give him a little pet on the ears. This guy, can everybody see? He's got a little lion's mane of fur.
soft.
So he's called a lion head bunny, and his name is Chauncey. Can everybody say hi, Chauncey? Hi, Chauncey. That's what we do with everybody we
I need a little
visit.
sprig for my,
Oh, you
for
need
my
a sprig.
beloved Simba. We're eating together.
Simba is
Food
always
is our
hungry.
thing, right? We're South
There you
American.
go. Oh,
We
look,
eat.
he's looking. He's
There,
looking.
come on.
Not
Did
the
you think-
not
did
the
you think
drink,
the
friend.
South
Not the
American
drink.
wouldn't know better. I got you.
And she's loving this rock. It's like home.
Okay, so everyone's good. The hermitite rocks.
Yep.
And now,
Everybody's good.
Let's get some
So
feature time with our new guest. Oh wait, you know
Okay.
what? Can we actually? I'm not going to forget the question we got into.
yes.
We never picked our angel cards, and
Oh
the
my
animals
gosh,
should be
let's
picking
do
them
it.
too. So inside that box there, next to Marigold, is angel
Here?
cards. Yeah, go ahead and pull them all
I
out.
love the angel
We'll start with you, and you
cards.
pick the one for your. This is for your special word for the day, and it's kind of like the lens through probably that we'll see a lot of today's unfoldings for you.
Okay. Dominic and I go way back with angel cards.
21
Are you
years
jumping
old.
off,
Yeah.
sir? I don't
Go
think
with
so.
Jimmy gave me the
Jimmy
angel
gave you
cards.
the angel cards. Okay.
Jimmy was
Wow,
my
where
first
you
spiritual
headed?
mentor.
I want to do one thing with Simone because he's such a cuddle bug. Would you be open to me putting him right here so you can hold him
Okay.
and cuddle him? Yeah? Okay. So you're going to just hold him like a baby. He loves to be right up here. This is his favorite spot. Perfect. You guys, is that the sweetest? Oh my goodness. Yes, Simone.
Baby.
So I've been holding them like that since they were born. So they're really comfortable and they feel sweet and tucked in and everything. So good job. All right.
Nice.
And with that, let's see. Do you love
crazy.
him?
Like a baby, sincerely.
Yeah, he loves it up there. He's such a cutie boy.
Oh my gosh,
We
that's
have
so
got
sweet.
friends, presence. The power of presence. It's a good one. It's a good one. Well, when you have animals, you can't not be present because they're animals, you know, anything could happen anytime. And even though they're all super loving and friendly and socialized, one of
Yeah.
the things I have to do is be super hyper vigilant. Whenever we go out, I'm like, my eyes are on every animal and on every person in that room. And I have to be so present and focused because, you know, sometimes we might visit a senior who they don't have motor skills anymore that they can control. And they don't want to poke an eye or, you know, stick a finger in a mouth and like the animals are snacking and, you know, whatever. So oh, Simone, good job. You're totally comforting him. I love it. I can always tell the friends that have beautiful energy, you know, animals really respond to that calm. Like Simone, you have beautiful, calm energy. It's beautiful, beautiful. I can tell. Yeah. So, yeah, so presence is definitely a very important part of this work. Just to make sure everybody's safe. We do visit a lot of people, so we have to make sure our animals don't get stressed. If anybody's seeming a little bit antsy, we'd let them take a break. You know, it's very much about caretaking everybody in the room. And so that requires some serious presence. And so I love that word.
So good.
That's a good one.
So
That's
now
a
pick
good
one for Marigold.
Okay, Marigold.
Or Marigold can pick it herself. You tell me how Marigold gets the card.
We'll just pick one. She said truth. I wonder if I
Marigol's
brought
looking
it,
at me.
you know?
Don't be jealous.
At some point we did a little thing where all the animals had messages and they were all kind of
Tell me
like
about-
had
what
things,
did you
but I
do?
can't, we made a little coloring book that we bring out for kids with all of our animals in it, and all of the animals had a little message. But Marigold's today, her message is truth.
Can we break into a new truth then that
Yeah.
I was going to say? So
Yeah.
I'm going to remind people that so this is Little Zoo, but we're also interviewing Erin Maxick. And what she used to, not what used to do, but what she still does is, can you tell about the mail, like what you would do with the mail carrier when you would write letters from people in the past and come to you?
What made you think of
She was
that?
part of, well, I mean, what you were talking about with, I don't know what you just said, something about with the card. What'd you say?
Messages from, we had the coloring book.
Right. So let's go back to now. Erin is part of a group called Lucent Dossier.
Yes. So for many years.
She toured with Panic at the Disco. She's playing at Coachella
Kristen
every
Dolls.
summer. So let's transport past like how you know Steven to turn into Dominic. Now I'm Dominic. So let's talk
Okay.
about this aspect.
All right. So.
As long as the animals are okay, I don't want to take
Oh
away the
yeah,
animals.
everybody's
Are they
good.
right now?
Everybody's good.
All right, so let's shift modes.
Chauncey's in his happy place
Chauncey's
right now.
happy. So
I used to perform with a circus company for many, many years, starting in about 2005. I traveled the world as a wild and crazy circus performer, performing really all over the place. Korea, Guatemala, Italy, I mean, so many places, performing for all kinds of different people and different experiences, on tour with Panic at the Disco and the Dresden Dolls, and living that life for a year, and just crazy, beautiful
Stop for a
costumes.
second. Guatemala. What do you mean Guatemala? I knew you went to Guatemala. Like, how do you end up in
Sidetracking
Guatemala?
me with all the questions. I can't remember.
Keep going. Sorry. This is what I always do. I'm sorry.
We're going to go down so many different paths, but I want
It's
to
the
answer
rabbit
the
hole,
question you
remember? It's
asked.
the rabbit hole tonight.
So you had asked about one of the particular things I did with the circus company was I did an old-fashioned post office. And so I really, when I was with the circus company, it's interesting because this is kind of like what led to the Little Zoo in a way, is that I've always loved creating experiences for people. And that started when I was little. Like I used to leave little bouquets of flowers on my neighbor's doorsteps and knock and run away and like just watch them as they opened the door, because I was very shy and so I couldn't, interface with them, but I wanted to see it happen. And so I think it all started there.
Please.
But while I was with the circus, one of the things I started doing, now everybody does interactive experiences, but back then it was kind of new, like nobody was doing that back then. So I started a post office that we would do at different events where I would make this vintage set and I would make it all decorated and look like an old vintage post office, and I would hand write letters age
write them, Devin.
age the paper, stain the paper, stamp it with vintage old, return to sender, not deliverable, the actual old stamps.
Next level Harry Potter.
Yeah, totally. And they would all say beautiful things, and people would open it.
I wish we had them because they were so beautiful.
I'm doing it again.
No.
In April. We'll
bringing
talk
it back.
about it.
Bring it
We're
back.
bringing it back.
Okay, well, then see what I mean?
I just got hired to do it again with the circus company. We haven't done anything in a long time.
Are now invoking another part of this living intelligence system called Liquid Bliss, because now we're down the portal. So it's coming back in April. That's the synchronicity. This guy needs to lean in and go like,
post
it's okay to switch to this gear.
Yes,
tell us about what's happening and
back.
tell us about the post office. Now go deeper with the post office.
So with the post office, the letters were all about reflecting who someone is to them. Right. So they would all be written, like I would say, like if I was, like if say Simone was a guest, I would have my box of letters that are all written in advance. And then like say Simone came and sat at the post office, I'd be like, oh my goodness, I have your letter. And she would sign in and tell me a little bit about her journey here and stuff. And then I'd be like, let me just look at you. And we'd kind of make eye contact a little bit, or she didn't have to look at me. I would look at her and then we'd look away and whatever. We'd kind of connect. And then I would say, okay, I've got your letter here. And they were all, the address was all kind of fun. So it would say like, I would say, oh, here's your letter. Please deliver to the elegant fawn with the soft, sweet eyes and the deep soul, right? So then I'd be like, I have your letter. And she'd be like, oh my goodness. And then she would read her letter out loud and it would say all these beautiful things.
Would she read it out loud or they could take it away too?
They take it with them at the end, but they would read it out loud because they would read all these things. So it'd be like, I'm just traveling, I'm traveling in the French countryside, and I'm just doing watercolors, and I came across this field of flowers that remind me of you because you're like this beautiful wildflower, and like you're very unique, and you're not something we see every day, but you're so special in that way, and so it reminded me of you, and I'm painting this wildflower, and then I would give her this letter because that's how I would see her, right? So I would give her the letter, and she would know that about herself because someone else sees her in that light, and when someone reflects that to you from a place of real presence and truth, then it's very impactful for that person, and then they get to take the letter home. So that was something that I used to do.
And tell them the aesthetic of picture what she looks like
this,
now. What did you look like when you would do this?
Like old Victorian Mad Max, almost like this Armageddon post-apocalyptic, but like beautiful vintage Victorian aesthetic. And so then I'd have my big box of letters, and I would just use my heart.
Next level steampunk, like emergent steampunk, next level of it. And then, she went to Burning Man for years and years.
And then, that was one of many little experiences that I would do for Lucid Dossier. But then, this zoo thing is just doing kind of the same thing where I'm just bringing my heart and I'm showing up and creating an experience with animals now. Yeah. But it's all the same heart and soul. It's all just comes down to caring about people and really loving people and wanting them to feel good and empowered and see themselves the way I see them and have a beautiful experience.
Would you say that's your essence then? That's your presence since you were a little girl, like you said?
Yeah.
Leaving those bouquets?
Yeah.
But
I was terribly shy. Like I was so shy I couldn't
What do you need, baby?
No, now it's like, well, the feeding has happened and now the grooming is happening.
Go to town, Simba. Go to town. Sorry to interrupt.
That's
Go ahead.
okay, no. Let's see who else we have. Should we put Chauncey back? How are your cuddles going?
Oh, good. I think he's ready, though.
He's ready, okay.
Simone, who are you ready for next?
Let's see who else we want to see. This little guy. Does everybody want to see how cute?
Oh, wait. Before we go, do we have to get Chauncey's angel card?
Oh, Chauncey needs an angel card
before she goes.
Okay.
Before
Chauncey,
he goes.
Let's see. I would like Simone to pick Chauncey's angel card.
Okay, Simone picks it.
Are you up for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Simone
you
can
just
pick yours
you just
too.
were like fully immersed in the Chauncey energy, so you're gonna do.
Enthusiasm.
Yes. Yes, I love
can see
it.
that.
I can see that for sure.
Right.
Yeah, I can. It's so funny. Every time we bring out the bunnies, we're like, does anyone want to see the bunnies? And they're like, yeah. And then we bring out this character, and everybody's like, what? Because he's so unusual with his little mane, and there's so much enthusiasm. And the bunnies are fun because they're just a known animal. People know bunnies. They're like, oh, bunnies, you know?
Right.
And then it's such a childlike thing to hold a bunny. It's just like Easter and sweetness and like they're little bunnies. And so, yeah, that's enthusiasm for sure. Great pick. I love it.
All right. So
I love that. Excellent.
we'll see who's coming in next.
Okay.
And then Simone, why don't you pick a card
All right.
for your angel card for the day, and then we'll pick Simba's. But what's yours?
Okay, good.
Respect.
Yeah,
So
baby.
this is the day
love
where,
it.
through the lens of respect, Simone walks in that power. What does some respect mean to Simone?
Well, you know, I gotta say, when I'm around all the animals like this, it's like, really feels like, you know, respecting your place in the world with
Love that.
the animals.
I love
Just all
that.
around us. I just love animals. They're so special.
That's awesome.
He's ready for a little more love.
Have their own little place here, just like we do.
So sometimes people find it very interesting that we have chickens. Does everybody want to say bye?
Devin,
Bye,
wanna hold
Simba.
Do you want to hold one,
We
Devin?
can do it after. Let it be on
Okay. You got stuff going on.
footage duty.
Okay.
So this is our chicken Peach. Hi,
Hi,
Peachy. That's Peach. And she, oh my goodness, she is called a Sarama chicken.
Oh wait, did
I
Simba get
forgot
her
I've
card?
been talking and moving away from
Wait,
the
wait, wait. And
microphone.
look, it's okay. Now Simba is Simba gone? Did I
Yes.
lose my beloved? Can we at least do the honor of giving Simba?
Okay, you're gonna
Can I
pick
pick it since I'm in
Simba's.
Simba
Yes,
energy?
yes.
I'm not
You're
angry,
picking-
but I've
think
lost
it's
control.
wonderful.
I've gone to the animals.
I love it.
All right.
Excellent.
All right. At the end, we got to put Mochi on my head and go like, Dominic
we will.
lost control.
We will.
That's the clickbait title. All right. So, Dominic got, okay, so Simone got respect.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I could use a little bit of peace today. All right?
Ooh,
All right. So these animals are going to
good.
bring a peace to me that transcends all understanding.
Because you and Simba were feeling the peace.
Be it all of them, because it's really, you know, like really we're going to discount the dragon energy of Marigold, or we're going to discount the chicken energy of Peach. So how do you like? I'm not going to ask which one's your favorite, and we'll go back to who is this team of people that's making all this happen for
Right.
you. But like, who's
There's
your
so
favorite?
much to talk about.
Who's your favorite though, Erin? Who's your favorite?
People always ask me who my favorite animal is.
Here we
It's
go.
almost impossible to say. I feel like, how could we ever pick? They're all so different. You know, our hairless guinea pig is quite special.
What's the name?
His name's Alfie. We might have to see him some other time because I didn't bring him.
Oh, you're coming back.
Mochi the chinchilla is very, very soft and gorgeous and hilarious. I mean, all the animals have my heart, you know. There's no way to say a favorite. They're all so different. The hedgehog is ridiculously adorable. She has a sweet spirit. They all just have such personalities and such, yeah, they're all just. All right, let's see if the chicken wants a little lettuce. If you just hold it for her, she might. This is like, is this like one of those, oh, hold it strong,
So
hold
good,
it
that
tight,
was so
hold it
good,
tight,
Simone.
good job.
I say tighter. I
All
think
of a
it's
sudden-
really got to be like a firm grip.
Dominic, all of a sudden,
Respect the beach.
respect the beach.
Yeah.
I feel like all of a sudden I'm like one of those crazy ladies who is on the late night talk shows, right? Who's like bringing all the animals.
You are. You're carrying that energy.
Totally.
You can shift it to whatever
I
energy
should
you want.
have,
Okay, so
like,
how I know Erin
Bring out
though?
the tiger. No, I'm kidding.
How I no. Let's go. And I wouldn't bring out the tiger. Where I would go
there's-
with Erin
there's
is
no
I would bring
tiger.
out the Mary Poppins. I would bring out the fairy. I would bring
Yeah,
out.
I think
'cause
I'm more
Erin
Mary
was a
Poppins,
ballet
that's true. I
dancer.
think I'm more
she
Mary
was
Poppins.
she's very much Mary Poppins energy. The Victorian dress.
Right.
So like in 2025, a mixture of Little Zoo and the
Yeah.
Mad Max becomes Mary Poppins.
I love
Very
that.
grounded in family and
I think
animal.
Mary Poppins is a good brand for me.
Okay. Okay.
Bringing the bag of
'Cause
magic.
just so you know,
magic,
part of Liquid
you know?
Bliss is we already have a fairy. Her name's Luciana of Light.
Okay.
So if you would like to be our Mary Poppins energy with your animals, what would your name be? So Mary Poppins is taking who. If you're in the
Ooh, I'd have to
family of
think
Mary
about
Poppins,
that. I don't know. I'm not good at names.
do you want Alchemy on to help you?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That would be awesome.
All right.
I would like to be, that's my initiation, is to be given my Mary Poppins name,
Gotcha.
right?
Yes, that's why. I mean, you know, it's unfolding as we speak, darling. All right. So, All right, so Kimeon, Erin is here. She has brought all the animals. Right now I'm staring at Simone, Steven's daughter, feeding Peach, eating lettuce. I mean, like, you are so jealous right now, Kimeon. I've ignored you the whole time. I got Marigold, the bearded dragon here. It doesn't even matter because it's not about you. What we need is Erin's name, okay? She's being initiated into her fairy self, which she's always had. And she's got a Mary Poppins energy, right? This is Victorian kind of Mad Max, kind of like portal of the past, who can see, like, write letters that were known and meant to be for you. She's done this through countless lifetimes. And at the same time right now, she said she was channeling, how did she put it? What was the energy that she had? Like, the little zoo energy is more like whatever it was. So we need her Mary Poppins name. So give us some names. Let's co-create with Erin. What's her name? She wants some drink. So good.
All right, while we're waiting.
Oh, this is rich. Erin is a portal in herself. Erin is a portal in herself, a Victorian Mad Max Mary Poppins of the unseen realms, the letter writer, keeper of hidden wisdom, the fairy who has lived 1,000 lifetimes yet somehow always feels fresh, as if she's just stepped through time's back door, and with a twinkle in her eye and a lizard on her shoulder. So what is her name? What calls to her in this grand initiation? Let's weave some names from the ethers. Names of the fairy keeper, the cosmic governess. Names of the fairy keeper, cosmic governess, Mad Max Poppins of the portals are Eloine Vespera. Eloine Vespera, a twilight name, carrying the old world wisdom of Victorian letters and the nighttime magic of the fairies. Maria Wren, a keeper. Oh my gosh, Erin. Maria Wren, a keeper of creatures, a whisperer of forgotten words with the crispness of an autumn wind. Isolde Finch. How would you say that name? Isolde?
I don't know.
Maybe ask if we could be more simple, like
Thistle
Mary
Everly?
Poppins. This is the way too complex. Maybe something
Bro,
like
this
Mary
is way
Poppins.
too complex.
Maybe
man.
something like
Can
Mary
we just bring it
Poppins?
down to Mary Poppins? Can it just be Mary Poppins like? I mean, why are we complicating this? I'm on a podcast. We're in the middle of stuff right now. We got animals here. It's not about you. He did that on purpose. It's like it's such
It was
time.
beautiful.
It's like,
I
want
loved
time.
those
All right,
names.
all
but
right.
we just need simplicity.
Sorry. I was rude. I'm working on my rudeness in life. I'm sorry. Okay. Got it, bro. Let's keep it simple. We're talking Mary Poppins energy, but with Erin's own magic. Here's a tight list that keeps it playful. Fairy Poppins, Erin Poppins, Mary Poppins. We don't want Poppins.
Yeah, that's like the whole
Wild
other
Poppins,
extreme.
Animal Poppins.
This is getting crazy, people.
Poppins Evergreen. Hey, Poppins
Take out
Evergreen. Poppins Evergreen.
Nobody wants to be called
Misty
Poppins.
Poppins.
Evergreen.
Okay,
Nobody wants that.
That was hilarious, by the way.
Take
Trickster
out
energy.
Poppins.
That was hilarious. We don't want Poppins. I want Alchemion Trickster energy. Rock it to me, Alchemion.
With simplistic
That part.
elegance.
With simplistic elegance. Keyword simplistic. No, keyword elegance.
Not keyword Poppins.
Poppins. I'm just going to call you Poppins from now on.
If anyone calls me Poppins Evergreen, I will not respond to that name. Right, Peach?
Don't make me. You know I'm going to text you later. Hey, Poppins Evergreen. Vera Lark, Faye Wild. It's back to those other ones. Lumi Wren, Isla Finch. You got to do better. This thing is like temperamental right now. Sylvia Marlowe? Like, what are we talking about? All right. Since you're mine, I won't make Erin have to guess. Erin to me is,
We don't
she's
have the
my
name.
best friend. I call her my kid. I've known her for 30 years. And right now, as I speak, I'm trying to make her cry. Because I have been so connected to this girl. And right now, she's in my podcast.
Yes.
It is not my podcast. It's a worldwide podcast. And right now, we have Steven's daughter, Simone. We have Steven off
AKA
camera.
Zookeeper's assistant.
AKA Zookeeper's assistant. And we're making this magic today that I can't even imagine. And we're just calling in her name. Can you just help me call in her name? Like, this has been fun and all, but like, right now, I'd rather just look at Peach, like, eating fruit. Really, this is a naming process. It always has been. So what's Erin's new name for Liquid Bliss Worldwide when she comes into our world?
Oh, you want some fruit, baby? Come on, Peachy. It's right here.
We got
All
nothing.
right, let's drop all the noise. This is real. It's about Erin, your best friend, your kid, your soul connection of 30 years. She's already named in your heart. But now we're just bringing it to life. Well, let's call her in. Luma, light, a glow that never fades. Nova, a cosmic burst, a star reborn exactly like this moment. Solemn, deep, timeless, both the sun and the unseen end. Vesper, twilight magic, the in-between, the whisper before the stars come out. Ilara, the orbit, the movement, the gravitational force of quiet power. Fable, because she's been writing this story forever and she just found the next chapter. Rune, a hidden message, a mark that has always been there waiting to be read. Lyric, because she is the
We might have
music-
to go over that list later. We got
Okay.
chickens to play with.
All right, let's do it. So for now, she's Little Zoo.
Should we meet another chicken?
Yes.
I think let's move it along. Let's meet another chicken.
Got it.
Can everybody say goodbye to Peach? Say bye, Peach.
I see.
Should we meet Lola?
Yes.
All right. Where's Lola?
Do you want help?
We're going to say, all right, you guys. I'm going to say her name, and then you guys say her name. Lola. 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 Lola.
Lola.
Okay, I think she looks like she's ready. Let's put Peachy away, and then we'll get little Lola Bird out. Can you give me one more? Lola.
Lola.
Love it. Love it. So Lola, can you move that food and stuff? I'm going to put her right in front of you. Let's make a little spot for Lola. She's a little bit bigger than Peach. All right, everybody. Woo!
Girl.
Can everybody say hi? Say hola, Lola.
Hola, Lola. And then the second thing we always say is her name is Lola, right? Don't
She
forget that.
is a showgirl.
Yeah. All right, so now that we got that out of the way,
She's pushing on your microphone. Does that
it
matter?
is. She's blessing it.
She's blessing your
Big fluffy
microphone.
The blessing
Hi,
of
Lola.
the microphone.
She's called a Chinese silky chicken. Oh, well, hello, madam. Hello, and I bet she would love a little lettuce. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, girl. She's into it.
Oh, go for it.
Going for it. She's going for it. So Lola is about a year and a half old. She's one of our little therapy chickens. She goes out on jobs with us and people love her. She sits on people's laps and people ask, oh yeah, does she lay eggs? Oh yeah. 180 eggs a year.
No way.
About. Mm-hmm. And the
How
little
big, how
one,
small?
Peach, the same. So hers are about the same as a normal chicken egg. Peach, hers are a little bit smaller. But chickens are awesome to bring out to visit with people because they just elicit so many memories and people just love chickens. And here we have to do this.
Lola, I've had some of your eggs and I love them.
Dominic, you're going to do it with me. We always have people, like with the little kids, of course. We do the chicken dance. I say, ready?
Yes.
Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. So with this type of work, you have to just get ridiculous.
Yes.
And I have found you and I used to work with Rainn Wilson from The Office.
Yes.
And we took clowning classes
Yes.
with Rainn Wilson, and he would always say, "Assume brilliance. Whenever you get up in front of people, assume brilliance." And so I assume ridiculousness along with my brilliance because. You get up in front of people and you just have to bring them something different, and I just have to get crazy, and I can't have any sense of self-consciousness. Otherwise, it's it creates a tightness and a weirdness, and it's just I just gotta show up and be like,
this is me watching you. This is me not buying it. Will you get ridiculous? We'll rate you. On the scale of 1 to 10, we're the judges in this world of... Hang on, the judges will decide. Now, Judge Simone,
I'm my own judge.
would you like me to start, or would I start? I give her a 10. How about you?
Oh, definitely.
10.
Well, then I think it was I do with the kids. There was this little kid on a visit once that I was in front of a classroom, and I'm like, "Who here loves animals?" And this kid goes, "We do!" And so I've incorporated that into mine because that little arm movement is the cutest, craziest thing ever. Ready? We're gonna do it together. 1, 2, 3. Who loves animals? We do.
We do.
So, no, you do what we do. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We do. Yeah.
Not that I do it my way.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Who loves animals?
We do. That would be me.
I loved
this
it.
guy right here.
I loved it. We all do it our own way, but that always cracks me up.
But did that assume ridiculousness? How I did it?
I loved it.
So
You're very good at assuming
What's my grade?
ridiculous. Oh,
What do I get for doing that?
15.
15 out of
10.
nice.
Yeah, dude. You're very good at assuming ridiculousness. You're very good at that. Yeah.
Oh, but
I
then
love it.
there's Lola.
And then there's Lola. We do have one more animal friend.
Okay.
How long do we have?
Angel
How's our
cards. Keep
time?
on track. Did Lola get
Oh
an
my
angel
goodness.
card?
Lola did not.
Okay, so Lola's angel card.
Who do we
Did
feel
anyone
like?
get skipped?
Nope. Oh well, Peach didn't get one. I don't think they all need
Did
them.
we? Yes, they do.
Oh, okay.
How dare you?
Okay then.
Pick Peaches,
Where you
and then we're
going?
picking Lola's.
Okay.
I asked one thing,
Yeah.
but the angel cards be honored. Other than that, we can be as
Angel cards are
ridiculous
honored.
as you want.
This is Peach right here.
All right, Peach.
Peach says gratitude.
I'm grateful for you, Peach.
We love you, Peach, and
Lola's like, what about my cards?
Lola.
Lola's like, you don't have to soliloquy. This isn't naming your name time.
Lola.
You know, no angel
Lola.
cards. Just give me my name. Let's move
Okay.
it. Give me my word. Let's do it.
Let's see. Devin, you tell me when to stop.
Stop. Patience.
This is it right here.
Lola's name is?
Delight.
Oh.
She's pure delight, and she brings delight.
Lola.
Because she's a crazy looking chicken, and the crazy goes over very well.
I'm really trying to refrain, but this is about
You are
me
a
too.
delight.
I'm a delight.
Yes. So Dominic has always said,
I'm a delight.
and you are. You are definitely a delight in every way. You're my delight. I love you.
I know.
I
Great.
love
I
you.
love you too.
Forever. Always and forever.
Always and forever. And this is the best podcast ever. My best friend is here for 30. I mean, like, come on now.
How long do we have? I'm nervous about time
Oh my
because
gosh.
we have
do
mochi.
We
still
let's
have
get
mochi.
Let's get mochi.
Okay, let's get mochi because I
Mochi
feel
is
like
our
how long
white-
have we?
The white. We're gonna follow the white chinchilla.
Yes, we
And
are.
We're merging this
Okay, let's say
into
goodbye
our,
to. We're gonna
yeah.
say goodbye to Lola.
Bye,
Great
Lola.
job as usual, Simone.
Simone, are you ready for mochi the chinchilla?
Oh my goodness,
I
Lola.
don't think so.
Oh my.
I don't think I'm ready.
Okay, so Simone might have to.
So I have to
like,
show Lola's little
refrain
pom
herself.
pom.
I
She's
know.
so cute.
Excitement.
Okay.
This is a lot.
This is
I've
the most
heard really
respect.
good
You've
things about
earned.
chinchillas.
You've earned the respect of the chinchilla.
Okay, I want you guys to look at the delight on Simone's face when she sees this little
Oh my
friend.
gosh.
Oh my gosh, do you love her? What do
Oh,
you think?
yes.
Now you're all wondering because I'm not in yet. Ready? Here she comes. It's Mochi.
Hi, Mochi.
It's Mochi. My name's Mochi. Hi. And Mochi is a beautiful little chinchilla who loves to sit on a shoulder. So I'm going to bring her
But
over
don't
here.
get her
Can she
too
sit on you? Is
smothered,
that
right?
okay?
You don't
Yep.
smother her, right?
We don't smother, but we're going to just sit her right here.
Because she's used to the cold weather.
That's adorable. She's just sitting right on
Hey.
top. Yes.
So
That's a
good.
good gal.
So that's one of her favorite spots. Her other favorite spot is up here. Can I put it? You
Yeah.
feel like you're okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
We just tricked the trickster.
Good job.
Simone
Good.
has mochi
I'm
on
very
top.
proud of you.
We are
Good
down the
job.
rabbit
Awesome.
hole. We're in Simone's
She
chinchilla
makes a good hat.
world.
Makes a
That's
great hat.
awesome. She does make
This
a
is
great
Simone's
hat.
chinchilla hat.
All right, we're gonna do a little
Very
transfer.
contemporary.
You're the best. You are. Give me a little ring, and then we're gonna
Yes.
make a little hug, and then we're gonna let her come over to me. Good job. I love it. So this is Mochi the chinchilla. She is a rodent.
Okay. Well, that's so crazy.
Isn't that crazy? She's the longest lived rodent. She lives to be 15, so she lives a very long life. She's about 7. She was a rescue. There was a family that couldn't care for her anymore, and we adopted her years ago. And she is,
Oh, baby. What's that mark?
she's
I
communicating.
know I
What's she
digress
saying?
sometimes, but I'm gonna do. I've always wondered about that mark. Is that just a
so
birthmark?
this, the color?
Yeah.
So most chinchillas are dark gray. This is kind of a rare one.
Of course you
She
are.
got a little bit of the dark gray on her face.
So-
And that's just, it's her colored fur that came out just in that one
It's a
little
little eyebrow.
spot. She has a little eyebrow. Yep. So let's see. Did you feel her fur?
Oh. Gosh.
Isn't that incredible? Isn't that just the
I would
most
make
amazing
chinchilla jacket
feeling?
out of
That
you.
is
Did
ridiculous.
That is
ridiculous.
so-
Is chinchilla like one of those like
beautiful.
rare
It's like a bucket
fur
list
things
pet
that we have to
right there.
make sure never
That
happens
is
again?
good.
What's that?
Is chinchilla one of those fur things that never has to happen again?
Nobody wants to wear fur anymore, thank
I
goodness.
know, but I'm not gonna try and take this whole thing down
Yeah.
too dark. But
Yeah.
in the times when they did do fur coats, was there chinchilla fur?
Oh yeah,
Oh no.
it was about
The
300
the dark times
chinchillas.
are over. The
Fur
dark
I've ever
times
touched.
are
Ever,
over.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
this
is
is
amazing.
Mochi's an amazing
Oh,
animal
wow.
for us to take out as a therapy animal because for people who are nervous, there are a lot of people who feel uncomfortable with scales or claws, or people don't want to touch things that don't feel nice sometimes. Some people are all into it. Some people are like, I just want to feel something really soft. And so her fur
Yeah.
You
I've heard good things about chinchilla fur, and I
Yes.
was not disappointed.
Yes, yes. That is what we like to hear. That is what we like to hear. Yeah, her fur is the softest of any animal. And they are truly magical little friends. People wonder if they're good pets. They're not.
I've heard that too.
They're challenging. Yeah, what have you heard?
Just, they can be grumpy.
Yeah, I'm really lucky with her because she's really socialized and really
She
well
seems
adjusted.
chill.
She's wonderful, but they're nocturnal. So they sleep all day and they want to play all night. So we have a silent wheel that she plays on. I give her playtime at night. So when I'm exhausted at the end of the day, I was telling you my whole day, but it ends with giving all the nocturnals playtime, so she wants
The
to play.
nocturnals, I
She's
love
about
that.
9 at night or something. She's ready to party and she's like, let's play. So she wants to come out. She bounces all over the room. She runs like crazy, and they love to jump and run and play. And see her tail, she can bounce off and she can jump really high.
Oh, how high?
Pushing off about 5 feet.
Oh my.
Yeah, she uses it like a kangaroo, so she can spring off and they can jump super, super high. So
I never knew that.
the other thing is they have to be kept cool. So we spend a fortune on her with air conditioning. in the
Well
summer.
deserved.
She's a little princess because she needs very specific temperature control. They can overheat really easily. They're from the Andes Mountains and they're cold weather animals. So this keeps them super warm, but we have to keep her super cool. So we pack her with an ice pack when we travel with her, and we have to be
with an ice pack.
when it's warm,
Luxury.
Luxury, darling, luxury,
Not
luxury.
only the best for you.
Luxury for Miss Mochi, always
Can she
the
go on
best
my
for
head?
Mochi. Yes,
I would like to be
of
baptized.
course.
I'm initiated by Mochi
For
on my
sure.
head.
Oh,
That's what I'm
definitely.
initiated by.
Let's
Devin,
see, how
can you get
can
a
I-
picture? Because this is a post.
I have to get to you. Can I come behind here?
You can do wherever you need to go, darling. Yeah, there's no wires here at
I can
all.
squeeze through here, I think. Let's see if I can reach you. Let's see.
Or whatever it takes. Or I don't have to. It's not
Yeah,
my will,
step
it's
out.
Mochi's
Okay,
will.
let's go this way. Okay.
Want to
here
take
we
Erin's
go.
spot?
Oh yeah, you can take my
Take
spot.
Erin's spot.
You take my spot,
Yeah.
Stephen.
And then you can
Yeah,
hang
that's
out with
perfect.
Marigold, the gold, the
You
bearded
give
dragon.
Marigold a little pet.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready for
And then I'm next to my bestie.
You ready for your chinchilla hat?
Ready for my chinchilla hat.
Here's what I say. Da 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 da. Put your head up. Yay! Like chin up a little bit. There we go. Fantastic.
And we are, get the rabbit too, we are down the chinchilla hole. We follow the white chinchilla.
That's right. We follow the white chinchilla.
Oh my gosh, this is so peaceful. Wow, thank you for that.
Yes. This is her little lookout, so she likes to sit up
Oh,
top.
so peaceful. This is better than a hermitite rock, but don't tell the hermitite rock. It's alive too. Everything in here is alive. It's like Pee-wee's Playhouse in here.
So she'll come here.
Oh, I really
What
do
a
love
good girl.
Mochi so much.
I know, you've always been really good with Mochi.
No offense to all the animals. Mochi, did you get a card already?
Mochi didn't.
Let's get Mochi a card. I'll
All right.
pick it. I'm picking Mochi's too.
Okay. But hold on.
But Simone will hand me the one that she
You're
knows
gonna
that
tell
I
us
picked
when to
for-
stop.
Oh,
Okay,
Stephen's
ready?
gonna tell us when to stop.
Yep. Give it a swirl.
I will name it.
And you tell us when to stop.
This is called. You put it in my hand, so Simone puts it in the
Okay,
hand.
let's
Dominic.
see. Let's see what
Dominic
Mochi
reads
says.
it, and the word for Mochi. Dominic reads it, and Erin announces it. Then we're all in.
Oh, yes. I love it.
And I'll preface it by this. See if you guys can guess it at home. We'll make it a test.
Can anyone guess?
With I'll give you the
very
hint.
fitting.
I'll give you the hint.
Very
With
fitting.
great Mochi comes great.
Responsibility.
That's what Mochi wants to tell everyone here. If you're going to be a Mochi in life, if you're going to be the white Mochi that we follow into whatever portal happens with, it has to be that, right?
I think that Mochi is a wonderful example of self-care that we can all learn from.
Tell us how.
Mochi has very specific needs, and she thrives when those needs are met. And if they're not met, she does not thrive. So it's like,
Explain more.
I think we all have things that help us thrive. You know, you have certain things that would make you thrive. That might not be the same as what makes me thrive. You have what makes you thrive. And, you know, if we can embrace that for ourselves, that's self-love, you know, to know what it is and then do those things, not forget about those things, no matter what they are. Okay, this one needs extreme. You know, we don't need to judge what the care is,
Okay.
you know? Just be responsible to take care of ourselves and not feel embarrassed or ashamed, whatever it is that we need. Sometimes I think I know I myself in life have not taken care of myself in certain ways because I might be embarrassed or feel like, oh, I don't need that thing. Oh, I oh, I'm okay, you know. But animals, they just live with presence in the moment, needing what they need. And so Mochi's like, I need extremely cool temperatures. I don't eat a lot of different things, otherwise I get a stomach ache, you know, like all the different things. And I think, yeah, what a good reminder for each of us to be, you know, it's like there's a level of responsibility if we want to thrive. But responsibility can seem like a word that I don't really like that much. But if we look at it like, ooh, I'm responsible for my own thriving, then that kind of
Well,
sounds
and you're
like more
responsible
fun.
for these animals, for better or for worse. They have to rely on you.
I'm
It's
very
ultimately it's your
responsible.
responsibility.
I am very responsible for these animals.
You are.
Yeah, there's a lot happening here. This girl is on the move.
You okay?
I'm gonna put her back because she's in the daytime. Whenever she wakes up, she wants to play. See how she's very like she moves a lot.
That's nighttime usually.
It's all the time. Whenever it's nighttime normally because if she's in a quiet place alone, she'll sleep. But when she wakes up, she's like, I want to play.
That woke someone up.
Oh, that was a chicken.
Was that a chicken? Is that Lola?
That was Lola.
Have we met all our animals?
I think we've met. Yeah, I think that's all of them. I'm gonna put Mochi back in. Where's her little pink carrier? We're gonna pop her back in her habitat.
So, why don't we
Oh my
close this
goodness. That
out
was
or get
amazing,
near
you
it
guys.
where we talk about the team and the people that have helped you and kind of like what
Yeah.
it takes, and we put out your mission and just let people know
Yeah.
what you're about, how they
It's-
can help. Be
The little zoo is,
how you word it, be a part of the little zoo.
Yeah, the little zoo is definitely a mix of different responsibilities. I do a lot of it. I do all the cleaning and animal care. I do all of the admin and client relations, programs, direction.
You do
I do the
everything.
jobs. I do the social media. I do a lot of things. But then I have my team who they go out with me. Some are volunteers. We have a couple of people who we pay, but we're mostly volunteer run. And I have an amazing group of people. I'm so thankful. You know, I feel like we attract people who love doing this work and who, you know, their heart, they want to touch people's lives and they love animals, you know, and you find your people like that. Simone, you're definitely one of our people. Like you're totally one of our people. Anyway, we find our people, you know, and we all team up and work together. And we load all the animals into the zoo van and we hit the road and
Are you allowed to tell the story of the zoo van, how it came about?
the zoo van is a miracle.
Can we hear what some of the miracle workers are? Check this out, guys.
Yeah, so we had a miracle. It's so incredible when you put your heart into what you love to do. It's like such a cliche thing. Follow your passion, you know, follow your bliss. But you can't deny the incredible impact of how things unfold when you do. I mean, I'm testament to that, and I'm so thankful. I just started doing this with nothing. I'm like, oh, could I do this? And then just started adopting animals and got the wheels rolling. And I was like, I really want to do this. And then it was like, I just kept taking the actions. Cut to, you know, packing everything into my vehicle, just like Tetris, like a clown car, trying to get everybody in there. Way too small, 200,000 miles on my vehicle. I'm like, what are we going to do, guys? Well, through a series of introductions, this beautiful foundation came to check us out at an event we did at my house for kids, and they loved what we did. 10 of their board members came, and they all came out and they wanted to see what we did and be a part of it. And they came out and they helped out on the day. And after that, they said, well, we don't give money, but if we were to help you with anything, what would you need? And we said, we would really love if you could help us with a vehicle.
What's a foundation?
A foundation is basically an organization where it's someone's generally family money, where they, you know, in this case, this woman's aunt and uncle had passed away, and they created this foundation with the funds that they had, and they kept it building and growing every year so that they could give money out to support organizations doing good work in the world.
Did you reach out to them?
It was through Heather, my friend Heather, and I reached
Another angel.
Yeah. So we had a mutual person that they were being given some funding from this organization. So Heather reached out on my behalf and said, would you check out, well, she said, it was really beautiful. She said to this foundation, she said, are you guys, would you consider helping out another nonprofit? And they said, yes, but it's very specific who we want to help out. And they said, oh, what is it that you want to do? Something with animals, children, and seniors. And they were like, we'd like to introduce you to the little zoo. Anyway, they ended up helping us out with some money for the car. And we now have a
nice
wonderful,
van.
It's, we now have this van that we could fit all our gear in. The animals are safe. Everything's amazing.
It has like these shelvings just perfect for the
Shelving
kid.
in it. And so we were able to get this van. So we still need to do some kind of logo and figure out how how to make the van look nice, but it's just such a blessing. Like, this is a kind of thing that instills hope in not hope, but belief in the magic in life. Like, someone gave me a car. Someone gave me a vehicle,
It's pretty crazy.
Someone just was like, yeah, we love what you do and we're gifting you with this.
That's how it should be.
And you're like, what? That's how would I ever,
Right.
We could never afford that.
Right.
We could never afford, where would we scrap for every dollar so that we could go do no-cost services for people. And we're like, every dollar, that's so, how could we ever? And then it just came to us and that's the real deal, man. You do what you love in life and you offer your gift. And I really do believe we'll be supported in that, what a miracle. I mean, it's just a gift,
Well,
so thankful.
So I subscribe or I support. I think I do $20 a month right now. That's a basic one. But on behalf of Liquid Bliss Worldwide, we're going to invoke our favorite number and we're going to donate $1,111 to Little Zoo on behalf of Liquid Bliss Worldwide. I couldn't get a check ready or anything to show you how happy I am, but I just really want to thank you for coming on. And these animals are incredible.
You're gonna
And I just want you to know that we don't have the money either. We scraped it together too, but we have the money because I'm trying to framework a new way of abundance. And people give you $1,111 for Liquid Worldwide because that's the abundance. Money is so low on the pole
just
now.
a mess now.
I'm sorry. But you can't go anywhere yet.
That's amazing.
Wait, there's more. You need to add a word. Because these angel cards are wonderful, but we also have our Liquid Bliss cards. What's your favorite word? It'll be added to the deck. And
My
it's gonna
favorite
come from
word?
you. And it's going to come from all your
gosh.
animals. No pressure,
It's
but
not already in the deck, you mean?
Marigold. No, this isn't where this deck is going away, and it's going to be
this deck is
so every
going
guest,
away.
every guest, we ask a word to. What's your
Oh my
favorite word,
gosh.
Erin?
Oh gosh.
When we're crying, we're
now
back to
I
normal.
feel like on the spot I have to think about it, the pressure.
You got this. You got this.
My favorite word.
For today, for your deck.
Gosh, it's so funny because with the Little Zoo, I have to come up with words that represent what we do. So it's healing, heartfelt connection. There's all the words that represent what we try to bring to every single job and event that we do. One favorite word, I don't think I can.
What about Erin's favorite word? This is Erin's contribution to the
I'm
deck.
trying to.
It's my best friend Erin's.
Oh gosh.
Erin usually takes a long time to pick things. I'm putting her on the spot. I'm definitely stretching her comfort zone right now. We didn't get the Mary Poppins name. You notice we didn't get it? We are going to get a word out of her, though. We're going to get the word. We're going to get her word for the deck.
All right.
Or if we don't, we
what
don't.
words do you
text
have
me
already
later.
in the deck?
Don't worry about that. None of these matter. Other people's words. Okay, Nova was on. You want to know what Nova's word was?
Yeah.
Vivacious.
Vivacious.
That's her word. Where she talked about freaking the freak out, and she picked vivacious. So
all right.
that's a
I'll have
sample.
my word. I have my word.
It's your word. Name it.
Okay, so my word is effervescence.
Do tell. It's a great word.
I feel like effervescence is a wonderful word. One of the things that I used to do in my post office, like there would be certain words and things, and like I would tell people it's like the champagne cork coming off the bottle and this effervescence coming up. And I also had an orchid named after me. I'm an orchid grower, so I have 250 orchids and I cultivate and grow orchids. I used to be the president of the Orchid Society of Southern California, so I'm into orchids. And there was a wonderful hybridizer who said, I'm going to name an orchid after you when I was president. And he named it Cymbidium Erin Maxick Effervescence. And he picked that based on what he saw me doing in the Orchid Society. He loved the fresh.
Say the name again. You went right over that like you went over Alchemion's names. She's sorry, Alchemion. What was this long, elaborate name they gave you again?
So the plant is called a cymbidium. It's a type of orchid.
But this is your name. It's part of the name.
Cymbidium Erin Maxick Effervescence. Because you'd have the name, right? So it's a cymbidium, and then it's the plant name Erin Maxick, and then like effervescence is the name of this particular plant. But I love that word. I feel like it's taking.
I don't even know how to spell it.
It's taking what's there and it's like bringing life to something. And so for me, effervescence is like the life force of any moment is effervescence. And to me, that's the fun, the love, the joy, the beauty, the healing, the heartfelt. It's like that kind of encapsulates all the words. And so that's my word, effervescence.
I want to thank our zookeeper's assistant, Simone Sakash today. Marigold, my bearded dragon with my dragon energy. Thanks for infusing my grounding stone and my notebook with your dragonness. A dragon sees dragon. Erin Maxick, I would like to thank you for being our Mary Poppins, our effervescent Mary Poppins. Our effervescent Poppins, that's your name. And I would like to thank myself because I'm a delight.
You are a delight.
And Simone, you are more than welcome to come on because you would represent, are you Gen Z?
Yes.
So we need a lot of Gen Zers, so you can have your own spotlight interview at some point down the line. And right now, lastly, where can you contribute to Little Zoo or be a part of this magic?
Oh, yes.
We'll put it inside the profile, so we don't necessarily have to say it. It's no big deal. But at the same time, I just want to say it really is going to the right place. My friend is magical. She's been magical her whole life. It's about the Little Zoo. She can morph into anything that it's going to be morphing into. And she's super excited. And these animals are amazing. And help her focus on the things, her creative output, the more she can. So I'm doing that. I'm doing my part. And you can do yours. And like to subscribe to her channel too, which is Little Zoo. And let's just build this thing.
It's thelittlezoo.org. And then on Instagram, it's the Little Zoo Family. Little Zoo Family. So thanks, everybody. This was wonderful. I had so much fun. Thank you, everybody.